everybody. Welcome to Norman Night. How we all doing today? I'm wearing the brand new Norm shirt. I hope everybody likes it. I think this shirt's absolutely wicked. I think it's wicked cool. I'm glad. Let's hope it. Yeah, oh, good. I am streaming on the right channel. There we go, pups. We can watch the stream live together. How is everybody doing tonight? I'd love to hear. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. If you're not doing fantastic, I'm sorry to hear it. You know, if anything I can do to help you, just ask. We'll see how we're doing now. I will say, if anybody is wondering what's happening with the D Live, yeah, we're still doing the D Live. I know I might have said less D Live, less D Live. Now the thing with the D Live is, we're doing somewhat of a last hurrah on D Live. Well, that's seemingly what we're kind of working towards here. So that might mean some of the stuff on D Live gets a little crazy, gets a little wild, but we figure if D Live's going to try to deplatform us like they already have, might as well go full unbiased, unfiltered, unplugged on D Live, full raw, real ravenous on D Live, and then here on YouTube we can sort of keep that for as a home base with a little bit of safer content. So yeah, of course we're going to keep on doing the games here on YouTube, but on D Live it's going to get crazy. We're going to be switching over to Pasta Power Hour, which I'll give you guys a link to. Not tonight. Tonight we're going to be still on Norm Unplugged, but tomorrow night's stream should be the first Pasta Power Hour stream, and it's going to be fantastic. Pasta Power Hour is a show that we've been planning for a while here. Bing bong. Hello, Vermilion. How are you doing today? Yeah, Pasta Power is a show we've been planning for a while here. I'm glad we're finally able to follow through with this. I mean, it does. I'm a little disheartened that the thing that was able to get Pasta Power Hour, actually off the ground was me just doing it for Pasta. I was a little sad by that, but these things happen. These things happen, right? These things happen. There we go. For some reason, my thing always says trouble capturing Skyrim. Good to hear. Glad to hear you're doing decent tonight, Vermilion. I'm doing okay. I got some Taco Bell, but they don't have very many good vegan options, so I basically just ended up with the nacho fries without any cheese. So it was just some French fries. They were fine. I also got myself a frozen Baja Blast Blitz or something. I don't know if you guys can see here. That's okay. I mostly wanted this for the cup. I know Baja Blast is one of those things. A lot of people really feel quite strongly about Baja Blast. I think it's like the super drink, but I'm not a particularly big fan of it. Vermilion says, trying to comprehend how a train I was going to see went 284 miles in under 8 hours. Wow. They must have really wanted to get there fast. What is the fastest train? It's probably one of those bullet trains, correct? That they have in Japan. Have you ever been on any of those sort of trams? Any of those bullet trams? Because those are always really cool to see. Now, where were we? Oh, you scared the crap out of me there. Vermilion says you'd have to look towards Japan and China for fast trains. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like the bullet trains. Now, if I don't remember last time we came here on some official College of Winterhold business. But it involves us now going into the depths of this Dwemer ruin, trying to track down the staff of Magnus. We've just come across the fact this ruin is absolutely filled with these creatures. Vermilion says the only trains I've ever been on was a steam locomotive. That's understandable, I guess. Are you one of those people who think that maybe they should have kept to the older designs? I mean, I know the steam locomotive is a lot of people love the design of that just because it's so, it's such an iconic means of transportation. I like the steam locomotive, the classic one. Careful, these guys are never deal with these Charuses. Absolutely the worst creature in Skyrim. They're scary. They want my worst for me. Yeah, I guess everyone agrees with they say steam locos are top tier. Nowadays, is it mostly electric now instead of steam? Is that the whole deal? It's mostly electric locomotive, or how does it even work? Because I know obviously they have here they have the covered rails, the underground rail system where it has it's electric and it gets hooked in. Million says, in a way, it seems like diesel, electric, steam gets more appreciated. Okay. Hello. It is Norm. Hello, everybody. I know I started 10 minutes early like I always do. But we are here nonetheless. I'm Norm, EW. I was just sort of explaining to everybody here, we are going to be doing D-Live tonight on the normal D-Live channel. However, in the future, we're actually going to be moving over to a different D-Live channel, the Pasta Power Hour, where even if I'll be guest starring on Pasto's show, that's so we can get our fucking lemons back, if you haven't been able to figure that out. So I'm hoping that works. We're not going to do that tonight. We're going to do that tomorrow night, though, starting. So apparently we lost viewers because I guess people don't like all the lemon profiteering, you know. What they don't understand is that's just the price of free enterprise, you know, at a certain point. Oh, I love these Shorus chests, though. They have some pretty good stuff. And I probably don't need these eggs from these egg sacks, but, you know, when in Rome, you know, it's best I have the eggs and the eggs stay here. And hatch and who knows what. Vermilion says we have diesel electric now. Oh, okay. So what is the diesel electric? Is that like a hybrid car would be? Where it has like regenerative braking, or how does the train how does the diesel electric work as far as having both? Yeah. No, Norm, are we doing Zumba soon? We could do a Zumba soon. Would people want to see? There's a stream where I do yoga. I think no, it's not a stream. It's a YouTube video where there's a yoga video I've done. So I guess Zumba or Zumba isn't too odd. Would you, Apollo? If I did Zumba, would you help me coach? Would you give me the foot on the bike? Oh, this guy's a ward up or something. Okay. Interesting choice. Okay, get that. And there you go. I hope that ward has been effective, don't you think? Okay. Balmerster. Oh. Okay, I'm carrying too much to run anyway, so I'll have to check it out. What is this? So much garbage here. Where is this Falmer circlet? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Now, we actually did have something that lets us go into a little bit of a secret area here. So, yeah. Oh, so you think I should dance like to the riding with Binding video? That's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, we should definitely get Nevin here to dance. I'm really excited that Nev and I finally had a chance to talk over the plans for bringing in N News back. We've known for a little while we're going to be bringing in N News back, and we'd even discussed that we're going to be bringing in N News back before the end of the month. That was the plan, and we finally have crossed all our T's and dotted all of our I's to get that in order. So it is official, guys. We're going to be releasing our next episode of NNN News on the 30th, and the format's a little different than last time we had NNN News running, but I imagine you guys will be able to pick up on it pretty quick. It's not too bad. Not too bad. No. Now there was something I was looking for. Oh, it was a spell. That was my issue here. Yeah, I'm looking for this, the Shadow Refuge. Ooh. Okay. Boost through there. Okay, let's go here because we are over encumbered. So this Shadow Refuge is like a little escape, a little place where you can go when you're over encumbered. My companion didn't follow me through. That's fine. What's the good news, Apollo? Please, I can use whatever good news you can give me. Truly, any good news you can give me would be fantastic. The GE dash are 8s and 9s. Biden stopped all the evil government workers from welding the pipelines. Oh, good. Good. I've always said Biden needed to do more, to stop all those dastardly workers.
Need something?
What do you have for trade here, Bubby?
Take a look.
Yeah, exactly. All those things wanted was just pollution here. What are rope arrows? This arrow will drop a climbable rope. It has dark This item will conceal identity when worn. Oh, weird. These feel a little bit cheaty. So we'll wait. I mean, they're expensive. That feels useful to have. Even if it's a little cheaty, right? And then what do we want to sell? We don't need the apprentice robe anymore, yeah. Get rid of... Let's keep some of these. Get rid of this. Oh, he has no money. I would have thought he would have far more money. Anything else? Oh, okay. Well, he has like a glass bow. Ooh, yeah. I don't have enough gold for that. Great. That's one issue I have with this game over the other games. As far as the shopping system works, from the perspective of Bethesda, is that you can't really make big shop trades here, because by trading with them.
Right. Good afternoon.
Although one thing I can do is,
Yes.
I think I can. Okay, great. Oh, never mind. I thought that he was actually going to give me training. Okay. Dingus writes, we need executive orders to undo the authoritarian rule of Trump's administration.
What do you need?
Good point there, Dingus. Vermilion writes, they had issues with the fuel injectors not working right, and the turbos getting filled with fuel that either wasn't burning right or wasn't burning at all, which resulted in a blown turbo. A blown turbo basically looks like fire shooting out of a smokestack. Oh, okay, I've seen that here. Okay, what is this breaking news, Apollo? Please, enlighten me.
Good afternoon. Good day.
Oh, crap. Can I come on stream? Sure, yeah, come on stream. I should be in the serious chat, assuming here. I guess I'll just have this. Yeah, please come on in, Apollo. I'd love to hear your breaking news. Let me double check one thing. Yeah. Oh. Make sure I'm waiting here. Apollo, here you are. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello, Norm.
What's up?
I'd hate to interrupt. I have breaking news that concerns all of us. It's disturbing, it's scary, and I think we need to cover it because people need to know.
Okay, what's this breaking news?
I don't know if you've been following the story, but a bunch of gamers on Reddit have inflated GameStop stock. Yes, they've inflated GameStop stock
Oh no.
from $5 to $350 overnight. And they are taking advantage of investment firms, so they're trying to bankrupt people.
What about these racially conscious ETFs? Why has nobody been investing in that?
Norm, these gamers are abusing those racially conscious ETFs because what they're doing, they bought a bunch of calls, so they have the right to buy GameStop stock at $5, and right now it's $350. They're going to put them all out of business.
How could we let them do this?
Because they're fascist gamers that used Reddit, a hate platform, to spread this.
Is this like the
hate.
Stock Market Brothers thing?
Yes, Norm.
Oh my god.
They used Reddit to inflate the price using their hate dollars and hate speech. The price soared up. Now they're going to put all these nice banks out of business with all these call options they bought on Monday because they knew they were going to make the price go up.
When will anybody ever think of the banks? I mean, come on.
The banks do so much for the common public. Like, what would we do without them? I don't know what I would do.
I'm going to stop buying
Reddit stock.
I'm going to stop buying Reddit stock.
Yeah, these gamers are out here using a hate platform called Reddit. They're using a hate company called GameStop, and they're hurting the banks.
Vermilion here is saying that apparently he doesn't think Reddit's a hate platform. What do you think about that?
What else is it? They literally use it to dox people, to swat people like Jojo Siwa. They use it to pump and short GameStop stock for the purposes of hurting banks for their own personal greed and gain.
That's so great. And so, what is there any repercussions for all these people who are abusing the system?
Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren are on the case. They have been in contact with the SEC, and they are going to crack down on all of these gamers.
Is it true that Joe Biden knows a lot about Reddit? That's what I've heard.
Absolutely, they've been monitoring it. They're aware of it. They know that the Proud Boys used it to plan the January 6th insurrection.
So saying that GameStop isn't a hate shop; it's a game store. Any response to this, Apollo?
What else would you call a place that sells titles like Grand Theft Auto that promotes misogyny? Okay. It sells aggressive first-person shooters like Modern Warfare 2 that has a mission where you're literally causing a mass shooting. What do you call that?
But don't they also sell games such as The Last of Us 2 and other modern masterpieces like that?
They can put up the smoke screen and try to act like, oh, we've got Last of Us 2, which is a very progressive game that I thought it was Game of the Year, if I'm being honest, but they can try to hide behind that. But I don't care. Like if a gun company says, all right, we're going to donate to more social workers, they're still a gun company, Norm.
Yeah, okay. No, you make a valid point. You make a very valid point. I mean, we are talking about people who are actively dealing with in items that are used to cause other people harm. You know, we're talking about hate games where people use the N-word and things of this nature.
Mm-hmm. The Xbox 360 was the darkest time, I think, in this century. Those party chats.
I've heard some people say that I've heard some people say, and I can't even believe this, that they want to return back to, and I quote, the Xbox 360 days.
I don't know why. It's like the Proud Boys are obsessed with the 60s and the 50s. The gamers are obsessed with the Xbox 360. Like, they're afraid of progress. They just want to go back, Norm. They're afraid to go forward.
And why do you think that might be? What are they afraid might happen if they let the world progress around them?
I think they love their hate speech think tanks. They love the echo chambers. They don't think that they think they can only enjoy their lives if there's people below them. Mm-hmm. They're afraid to uplift.
Okay, wow. Well, thank you. I mean, thank you for coming in here with this. Has it been hard for you to sort of report on this and get information on this? I mean, I've heard that currently, right now, anybody who looks at anything GameStop related is currently. I mean, it's overflowing with people trying to get you to buy into this here. Now, what do you say to the people who are saying, "Hey, I just want to make some quick cash. I just want to get on this whole GameStop train"? What are you saying to these people?
If you buy that stock, you are single-handedly responsible for harming the good banks that make this country work. Those banks sold a lot of call options on Monday and Tuesday, so that way people have the right to buy GameStop stock at $5 or $6. Then these hate Reddit gamers pumped it up. Now these banks are going to go under. They say the top 3 holders of GameStop stock are all overnight billionaires at the expense of the banks. So you're attacking the common banks that America.
And these banks have always had our best interest in mind. So why is it not only fair that for once we have their best interest in mind, right?
How else could we buy houses and cars for them? Like those things don't just appear out of thin air. Banks are the reason, you know.
That's something these millennials seem to never understand. Things don't come from nothing, guys. You know.
We need the banks.
If you own something, a bank financed it for you. You know, that's what we should be teaching every kid, right?
The banks, they make the economy go. Without the banks,
it makes it go vroom vroom.
Yes, and it breaks my heart to know that the banks were targeted by these gamers who pumped that stock only to short sell it. It's sad. I was shaking when I read the story.
And now, you're saying short selling this. This is not a height thing, though, right? People of every height were doing this, correct?
Yes, Norm. I believe a lot of them probably were 5'10".
So then, can you explain what the term you use there is short selling? It does not have anything to do with the person's height.
Yes, I don't want to sound ableist. It's a finance term, so maybe it needs to be updated. Maybe we need to make it like the low sell. But what they're doing, Norm, is they bought a bunch of call options on Tuesday and Monday. Mm-hmm. These options allow them to buy the stock at whatever price it was at Monday and Tuesday for the next 7 days. And then on Wednesday, and we have all the Reddit logs stored. We have it all filed away, and Joe Biden will be coming for them. What they did is they artificially made the stock go up by telling people to buy it, buying it themselves. So now the stock went from like $6 or $7 to $3.50 overnight, and they became overnight millionaires.
Now this reminds me of like the, this is what happened before the Great Depression, right? You had all these overnight millionaires, and then, what is a person who finds themselves now under control of this great wealth supposed to do with it, right?
I say Joe Biden needs to implement a capital gains tax immediately that's associated with anything in the violent video game or film industry.
Why not just have it be specifically for this? Why doesn't Joe Biden just confiscate all this money?
Executive order right now.
Executive order, give us that money.
I say we mail a formal letter to Joe Biden. I know he respects you and Nev. You did a lot of campaigning for him.
Well,
there's some goodwill.
I have some bad news. We just sent a letter off to Joey not too long ago, and we got a letter back saying not to contact him again.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently, he's saying. Apparently, I guess Nev was sending him a lot of letters that he made him feel a little uncomfortable. I don't know all the details though.
Oh no, yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll talk. I'll have to talk to Nev about it. I think it was just he likes to send him like love letters and stuff. Nothing weird or anything, right? And I think maybe he just misunderstood, the intention. Right?
I wrote a poem for Obama back in my younger years.
Would you mind reading it?
I get it. I would. It's very personal.
Can you read it right now? Yeah.
It's very personal, and I don't want to give you a rehash. I don't want to give you a rehashed version from memory.
No, go ahead. It's okay. It's okay. You can read it. You're among friends here.
Okay. You want me to do it right now?
Yeah, right now.
It's a short one. Let's see. Let me get it.
Okay, thank you, Apollo, for reading this thing.
Here it is, Norm. Here it is, Norm.
Go ahead.
Barack Obama, your best. If you always try your best, Barack Obama, then you'll never have to wonder about what you could have done if you summoned all your thunder, Barack Obama. Basketball, basketball, basketball. And if your best was not good enough, Barack Obama, it was still good enough, as you hoped it would be. You could still say, I gave it my all today, all that I had in me, Barack Obama.
So that was very nice. You wrote that for Barack Obama. Now, can I ask, what made you want to use the example of basketball?
It's the fun fact. I'm sure you might not know about it because it's pretty obscure. I don't think a whole lot of media coverage related to it, but Barack Obama was a basketball enthusiast.
Barack Obama has played basketball before. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. Well, not a lot of people do. Yeah, but which is part of people want to talk about systemic racism. How come Trump in just 4 years got 10 times the media coverage Obama did in 8?
Yeah, about
Talk
golf.
about
Like how many times have we heard the story Trump plays golf? I don't care about that. I want to hear.
Well, I don't know why they glorify that.
Yeah, let's glorify Obama playing basketball instead, right?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I told you know. Can I ask? What do you think it is? Why do you think it is that what do you like? Why is it that Trump won't give up? What is it? Golf or cricket? What does he play?
He plays. It's like it's an elitist game that is. Yeah.
You don't know what
Country
it's called?
club golf. Country club golf, I think.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't play on municipal courts either. He's not a man of the people.
Have you ever attempted golf?
No, Norm. I've played bowling. I've played volleyball. I'm a cyclist. I'm an avid cyclist. That's my primary sport.
You're a what? You're a schizophrenic?
A cyclist.
I don't know what that means.
I ride a bicycle, Norm, just like Joe Biden.
Oh, like that song.
Which song, Norm?
Bicycle race.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars.
No, not that one. The bicycle race song.
Do you know the Logan Paul version? I can ride your. I can't even say it because it's too sexist, but it was a good song. And Norm, those Redditors aren't going to stop either. They're currently doing it with AMC stock, the movie theater. That's next. They're doing it again.
And next, you know what? Next thing they're going to do with AOC.
Yeah, she's a businesswoman. Whatever she owns, I could see them doing it.
So is this the whole thing where they boost? So how do they boost this stock, and how can we protect from it in the future? Are they going to be able to stop this from happening?
They got
again?
it trending. They got it trending on the Reddit, the subreddit for stocks. So then all the like common people who are just followers and not like journalists like us, we break stories, and then the general public reads it. It's the same thing happens on Reddit, except Reddit doesn't vet who gets to put content on there. So any gamer could just publish on there. Then the general public reads it like it's real news by an actual news, which it's not.
I've been saying for a long time, we need to take away people's ability to report.
You need a license for journalism. You need to be a license to be a doctor. You need to be a license to be a pilot. Why don't you have a license to be a journalist?
I have to be a licensed to own all the different types of reptiles that I own, right? If I had to get a license for that, why don't I need a license to tell people what the truth is?
This is controversial, but I don't think everyone should be allowed to publish on Twitter.
Oh, sure. I think we should definitely take away people's right to free speech. Because, I mean, why do they need it?
We can get the word out. We can break the stories. We can give the commentary. Because we're responsible.
Just let us handle it. Why is it so hard for people to get through the thick skulls? Can you tell me?
Well, it's dangerous. Look at all these conspiracy theorists who think there was election fraud. Like, no.
Or election fraud? There wasn't even an election.
There's all these conspiracy theorists, and this is a product of giving the platform to dangerous people like Joe Rogan.
This is like I was about to fucking. I knew Joe Rogan was involved in this because the second that anything
he pushed it.
Fuck. Moxie
Joe
says
Rogan
here,
said there were anomalies, which there clearly were not.
Yeah, there were no anomalies. Moxie says here, supposedly the trade history shows that if folks had simply done what was suggested for the last 6 months, supposedly folks could have got a $6,000, $6,000% return on the investment. How much cold hard cash is that, Moxie? Does anybody know?
Well, if you put $1 in there, Norm, that means you get 6.
For real? Is that how that works?
No, that's 600. That means you get 60. I think actually, I think I did the math wrong.
God, we gotta get a fucking fucking accountant in here or something. Somebody who can do the big number.
Yeah, because if it's 600% return, then we would have got 600.
No, she was saying 6,000% return. So you were saying there was
Yeah,
a
but this-
6,000% return. One guy turned 53,000 into 26 million.
Not for, well, they're going to have to pay capital gains tax.
And
I'm
they're gonna
not
have to- yeah,
going
they're
to
probably
just let
gonna
that slide.
Yeah, come on. How much? Do you think that Joe Biden's going to introduce a new form of capital gains tax? Tax in
We
order to sort
need
of
to.
in order
All
to
these
stop people
people-
from dodging paying for all of this money that they've now extorted from these
Norm,
banks.
all these people bought stock way back in March after the market tanked, and what, they just get free money?
I think we. So you were saying that we should maybe stop some people from talking on Twitter. What if we took away people's right to play the stock market? Like, what if we just gave that to the bankers who
Robinhood
knew what
app-
they were doing?
That
Right?
Robinhood app is so dangerous, just letting any random person buy and sell stock for free. They don't even pay for it.
I can't believe that we're giving people access to these tools. I mean, can you? If we don't control them, how are we supposed to make sure they
Norm,
don't hurt themselves?
If
or something?
we didn't, if that Robinhood app is why GameStop went up so high, if you had to like call an actual stockbroker and pay them,
He would say no. He would say that's not okay. We don't. That wouldn't be beneficial for me, and that would have been.
No,
and that's how it should
exactly.
go, right?
And Norm, I think we need more licenses, more credentialism. We need qualified people.
Exactly.
We can't just have people off the street. Like if you're not trained, educated, and
If you-
certified, and if you're not paying the
If you
fee
don't,
to be
I was gonna
going
say, if you aren't paying the fee, if you didn't have,
Yeah.
if you didn't go to my college and get my certificate, I don't want you on my stock market.
agreed.
Right?
If you're not doing CPE every year that you pay for,
Hey, then no-
and paying
don't-
the fee,
we were not allowed to use that word anymore.
what CPE?
You know, yeah. We heard it had bad juju.
Continuing professional education.
No, no.
I'll say it out like that.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. The guys in marketing said that CP doesn't sell anymore.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. Well, we could like maybe have just like a point system. Maybe like you get maybe, I don't know why report cards stop in school. What if it kind of carried on forward?
Oh, like a government issued report card where you got like a government score or something.
Well, like, what if like every quarter I got a letter from the government saying if I did good for the country?
Oh
like,
yeah, that's fun, and that would be fun.
Yeah.
And people act like, oh my god, oh Orwell, 1944. First off, I haven't read a book in my life. Second off, who cares? You know, it's like it's fun. It's gonna be a good time. Don't be a stick in the mud, right? When they start asking for where your family is, don't be a stick in the mud. Have fun, you know.
mhm.
What do you think? What are you looking forward to the most? You know, once we finally get to live in this amazing surveillance state that we're being promised here.
I think it's built for people like us, Norm. We're gonna thrive
For
in
thinkers, for
We're gonna-
workers. Yeah.
it. Just for the thinkers, for the people who have original thoughts, the people who really know what's best
Mm-hmm.
for society. And I'm excited.
Now, what do you
I
say to the
think-
people who say? What do you say to the people who say? Why do you guys get to be the ones who decide what's right? You know, why should we be the arbiters of this thing?
Our philosophy is sound. We've got, if there's a clearly a line drawn in the sand,
Toilet
we got Proud
cameras.
Boys.
Thank you.
We got MAGAs on the other side, Proud Boys on the other side. These hate speech people on the other side that just simply are obsessed with the past because they're intimidated by the future, and we are the future.
God, such a great point, Apollo. Such a great. Oh my God, I can't. Why does it seem like people are so against this what seems to me like very basic information?
Yeah, I think it's a lack of education. I think we need more education in the social sciences.
I've been saying for years that social science would be the only science, right?
What is society without, like, imagine for a second what would happen if we didn't have social workers and therapists, Norm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a scary thought. I don't want to think about it.
Wait, I probably shouldn't have done that. I just ate a bee.
I thought you were a vegetarian, Norm.
Yes, but
It should, okay.
I'm studying. I'm an apothecary, right? And I have to study. Do I have an EpiPen? No, but I seem to be all right. I am moving a little bit erratically here. That requires a key. Fuck. Oh my, I don't know. I don't know. Apollo, bees are vegan. Yeah, bees are vegan. Have you ever have? You know, honey legally contains a certain amount of bees in it.
I did not know.
Yeah, every like a jar of honey can contain up to like 2 or 3 bee carcasses. We are gonna run out of lockpicks here. Oh fuck. Ah, fuck. 1 lockpick left on the master lock.
Norm, did you catch the new Katie video?
No.
By any chance? Okay.
Did you want to talk about it? Did you want to?
Well, it's an appreciation video by Katie for Katie.
Oh, well, that's clever. I should steal that idea. You think that,
a tribute video to myself is what it's called.
Who does like a tribute every now and then? You know, for a while I was saying, you know, send in your Norm tribute videos, and no one sent anything in. Why do you? I mean, Apollo. Can you tell me why it is that my followers don't appreciate me enough to make videos of them, you know, explaining why they appreciate me? I mean, like, what have I done wrong?
I think it might just be, and it happens to me too, Norm. I think it might be our genders. I know Katie has just like a cult.
What do you mean our genders?
Like, just everybody leans towards like she, her, and they, them these days. Like if you're looking for a fan army and like just people who like stan you and ship you and just like simp for you, you know.
Yeah. So what can we learn from this then? How do we take advantage of the fan army if we don't have ha-has or hooters or whatever people are looking for nowadays?
We have to come up with some really cutting edge, like intellectual.
What about this? Okay, Wiki, what about this? What about this? And I just came up with this idea out of the blue, not based on anything. What if we were to, per se, pick a stock, like any stock that we wanted, and then told everybody to short sell that stock under the impression that we could then all buy it for very cheap once it's very valuable? What do you think about this? I just came up with this idea.
It sounds like a way we could make a lot of money really fast.
God. And those, I always trust those. You know?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, Norm. I did take Ty Lopez's course in 2015. I did fall for the Here in My Garage video. It got me.
Can you ask, I was always curious, what happens with the Ty Lopez course once you actually pay for it?
It's a PowerPoint lecture slide. There's 66 steps. I think I'm on step 8 or 9. It's been taking me a while to get through them. I bought it in 2015 here in my garage.
Did you get permanent access to it?
I don't know. I haven't been on it, I don't think, since 2017, but there's some good stuff in there. It's like, think about time as money.
Can I start drinking? You think I'd be okay if I drank this dwarven oil?
What's the primary ingredient?
It says primary ingredient, unknown, unknown, unknown.
If it was high fructose corn syrup, I know it would be fine.
Okay. I know I probably shouldn't just be eating all these, but go ask Alice what the doorbell said. Feed your head. Feed your head. Well, we got a key, so hopefully that opens up that master lock door that we broke our last lock back on. Apparently, Moxie's saying there may be different insects, and they're Hemioptera, so they love meat. Do fucking bees eat meat? For real? I thought bees were vegan. Oh, where am I going here? Okay, we are going this way now that we have the key. Yeah. Was I correct? Nope. Still eluded to me. I guess it's the big door. Vermilion saying Waspers a-holes. I don't know. Do you have any opinion on this whole bee-wasp debate that seems to have sprung up out of nowhere here?
Yeah, weren't there killer bees like under Trump? Whatever happened with those?
I think Trump deported them illegally.
Oh,
Unjustifiably, I think.
you know what I love? Trump is officially a man in Florida.
Let me get the door.
Yeah, murder hornets.
A Florida man.
Yeah, the bees do just come from... You think a Florida man took the bees? Is that what you're saying?
But that's what Trump is now. He's a Florida man. He got kicked out of his home state.
And now he's in Mar-a-Lago on the beach.
Yep.
Have you heard about the thing where people are flying over his Mar-a-Lago resort and saying quippy things with manners?
Was the Falmer.
It wouldn't surprise me. Well, I don't know, because those are kind of his people down there. So
Yeah, it was some, but he doesn't have as much support as some people give him credit for. And those sort of areas, he sort of lost some of it.
yeah, he used fear mongering tactics, like trying to make communism sound like a bad thing in order to get Cubans to vote for him. He intimidated them.
Why would you ever tell the Cuban? Why would you ever not like communism? It's worked every time that it's been tried.
It's working right now in Europe. Half of Europe, like Sweden, Switzerland, Norway, they all,
I don't know what sort of help you expect from me,
Yeah.
but if you can actually find the crystal, I'd certainly be grateful. Are you? Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Okay, we
I
gotta
need the
find this
crystal to do
fucking
anything
crystal.
useful, and I don't have it.
Vermilion is saying they were destroying our bee population. Yes, with European honeybees. That's actually a really big issue. It's when we unknowingly will affect our native population of either plants or whatever it may be.
Yeah, plants, animals. You never want to bring an intrusive variant into an area. You don't want the plants, you don't want the animals, you don't want the fish. It's very important. Ecosystems are delicate and don't do good when random species just flood in,
Although I have started to wonder, is that racist?
No, we're talking about nature. We're not talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about nature.
Oh, good. Apparently, Vermilion is saying if Trump got rid of them, that's good. About the Asian hornets? I don't know. What's wrong with the Asian hornets? They're just trying to be nice.
Norm, do you know how much Chinese food I ate in 2020?
None.
At least $1,000 worth.
They destroyed the nest in Washington State. The Gestapo? Did they come with baseball bats? I mean, what happened? They were killing millions of our bees with baseball bats? Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't, Norm. I've heard that the West Coast was being very peaceful. I heard there were no issues.
There were no issues with people with baseball bats going around and destroying beehives? Because that's what they're telling me right now in the chat room. Hello, Neville.
No.
How you doing, Nev?
Where's
am I
Nev?
playing as a red guy woman? No, I should be, though. You're right. I really should be. Nev, he's in the chat room. Comrade Neville there.
Oh, yay. Nev.
Wow, you really sound excited to see him.
I am.
Are you excited that NNN News is coming back, Apollo? No, I know everybody asked.
Norm, I've been waiting
you're
for
overjoyed.
it
You're overjoyed.
so long.
Well,
I'm excited. I can't wait.
What if you had to pick a? One of the things we're doing is we're actually going to be covering a few more of our own stories here. So, if I asked you to pick your top 5 articles from any of the Norm or Norm adjacent sites, would you be able to do that for me?
Yeah, one NNN moment that stood out to me was when you had Queen Dustin on, and Queen Dustin took a controversial stand. It was powerful.
Against Trump, I remember that.
He just said, I'm gonna flat out say it. I don't like Trump.
And I don't know how. I mean, you guys understand that was dangerous. To have a person.
He said that during the
flat out.
During the Trump regime.
Yeah,
during
exactly.
the Trump regime, when the Proud Boys were in power.
I mean, if I were to say that I didn't at all fear for the safety of us running that show when Dustin would speak out like that. I mean, I did. I certainly did for my safety, but at the same time, I knew that this was a message we need to get out there. We need to get out this message that Trump wasn't a good guy, and that exactly what Nev said. Trump really really risked his life or her life. I forget what point in the transition Dustin was at the time to
Please tell me you found the
to
crystal.
go against
I
Trump.
have no wish to die in this place.
That's one of the things I'm so happy about now. We can finally make all of these Trump jokes that we've been holding back. Because what people don't understand is
Norm.
I know for me personally, I've been avoiding making Trump jokes just, because I want to respect the office of the presidency like you should with Joe Biden, right? So I really think that I'm glad we'll be able to use all our Trump jokes finally, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. We did have to really restrain ourselves. Ever since 2015, when he won the Republican primary, we had to show a level of respect and decorum, which we did. But now it's free reign.
This was my idea first.
Okay, don't worry, Nev. We're going to be electrocuting this man soon enough. This Whitey.
Dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine.
Yeah,
This machine.
Skyrim's for the Nords, more like Skyrim's for the people. Come on.
I'm not sure.
Come on. So you're a big Fallout fan, correct, Apollo? What about Skyrim?
It's one of the key elements with our folk.
I have never played it, Norm.
That's so weird.
It is, yes.
What do you think of it so far?
I like the dragons a lot. I know that you are a dragon. And
Yeah, I am a dragon.
a lot of the time you are, so.
Should be for the Dark Elves first. That's a good point, Nev.
Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it.
Okay, get it
There's the
running.
crystal in the central
Okay.
apparatus.
Oh, this is going to be so confusing. I hate these. But will you use your intense journalistic intellect to help me with this puzzle here, Apollo?
Yes, I will, Norm. Let me get the... Yeah, pulled up. Alright, what are we doing here, Norm?
We're focusing the oculary. Oh, no.
So, I'm seeing movement. I'm seeing 3 lights.
Yeah, please tell me what you're seeing on the screen that I'm looking at.
So, what we're going to have to do here, Norm, is to line up there, just like that.
Did I do it?
We're good. You solved it.
It's not working.
What is this like? This might be like Aztec technology. It's a little
I was
over
gonna
my
say
head.
this is like 4-dimensional
Checkers.
checkers. Everybody
Want
was.
something from me?
Yeah, I'd watch this. Can you solve this puzzle for me, Bubby? Okay, what do we gotta do here?
Yeah. Let's click the left one.
The left one? This
Left.
one?
The other left.
The one on the right, okay.
Other left.
It's next
Click
up.
it again.
Okay, click it again.
And one more time.
Okay.
And one more time.
Okay.
Alright, wait. One more time.
Okay.
There. Oh, we overshot it. We gotta go all the way around again.
Okay.
Keep going.
So I just keep on pressing this button on the left.
Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop, but I need to see the light periodically so I can say when.
Okay,
So
okay.
keep it going.
Okay, we're going around the bend.
Because I see a mirror there that I'm gonna line up with that light.
Oh, okay. Okay, clever. Okay.
Okay. Let's get that mirror lined up with that light. One more click.
It went past it.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh
it
no! All right, let's go around again.
Let's try the other button. Let's try the other button first.
Let's go around.
No,
again.
we're not gonna
We're
go
look
around
back.
again. We just went around. I need somebody better in here to help me out here. I thought that I'd be fine with Apollo, but I guess not.
We are fine, Norm. We gotta go around again.
No, it's not working.
Spin your wheels.
Okay. Yeah, please. If Nev, if you could please explain to us your wisdom, if you could help us with this fucking puzzle, because I really have no idea. In fact, if Stanley can solve this puzzle, I'll unban him. That's definitely.
I wonder if Stanley was one of the ones who was responsible for the GameStop incident.
I don't think Stanley's smart enough to jump on something like that.
Stanley's probably buying it right now after the damage was already done.
So, is there hope? Is there hope for any of those people right now who are trying to get into it at this late in?
No, because the gamers and the evil Reddit hate speech people already were doing it on Monday, so you were 3 days late to the party. Norm, let's click that left one again. I want to spin it one more time. Again. Okay. One more time. Left one. There. No! Alright, let's go around again.
We're not gonna go around again. I think we are misconstruing how we do this puzzle.
One should never speed up to catch up with life.
Let's try the left one, Norm.
Far right buttons needs to be hit first. Okay. Thank you. Keep hitting it till the light hits the mirror.
That's what I was doing.
Apparently we did the wrong button.
I feel like I'm watching the movie The Mummy.
It's of a similar level of excellence, yes. I hit the far right
I'm doing exactly what Brendan Fraser did in the
We
movie.
need to adjust the mirrors first. How do I adjust the mirrors?
Norm, let's try that left one more time.
I'm not gonna do that again! I literally did that twice!
I think we were on the verge of getting it.
Oh, is that what this was?
Is this some voodoo you're doing, Norm?
A voodoo, hoodoo. This is why I hate this puzzle, because I've had to deal with this before.
Let's go back to the left button.
Does it say what we're supposed to shoot it with? With an arrow?
But then we're gonna break the light. We can't do that.
That's what I trust Moxie. We'll go with the bow and arrow here. Frost. Yes, Nev. How are you doing? Try this. Oh, you see what's happening here? Are you looking at this?
I'm seeing it, but I think we need to hit that button again.
We don't know. One's already lined up.
So it is like the Mummy.
Yes, much like the Mummy, where Brendan Fraser used his frost ability, his frostbite ability. It was a great scene.
Don't you kind of think, like, when you look back, aren't you glad at how good Brendan Fraser has aged?
I really wish
exactly the same.
You know, Brendan Fraser's one of those people, believe it or not. Brendan Fraser's actually totally quit acting, I think. I think that's probably why he looks so good.
He aged backward.
Yeah.
He looks younger now than he did in 1999.
That was a fucking... That puzzle was easy.
Yeah. And I know you and I, we're both 90s kids, so we really know the Mummy.
Brendan Fraser, I loved the other one, Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah, that came out about 07, 08.
Yeah.
Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work?
You know, that's what's crazy. Like, you and I have memories dating back to the 90s. Like, where we almost have 30 years worth of memories. Meanwhile, younger people like Stanley, he only has 7 years of recollection.
So what is it? Did you know what we were attempting?
Mm-hmm.
Are you here to make sure
Apparently
your plan
We've got 3
that our
decades.
efforts
Boom.
have
Yeah,
been for
boom,
nothing?
exactly.
Well, explain yourself.
You better calm down.
You and your
Also,
ruined
good
years of my
news.
work. I've lost
Nev, I'm
colleagues
pretty
and
sure it's a
friends
black
to the
man
fall
here.
back. and you want me to calm down?
Have I ever played any other Elder
did you
Scrolls
do
game?
it?
Yes, I've played that other one. You know the one. Oblivion. I played Oblivion. I was gonna say Morrowind, but I've only played Morrowind for 20 minutes. I have many days of recollection.
Yeah, it's weird, Norm. There's people who are coming of age who were born after the iPhone came out. They're younger than YouTube. They're younger than the iPhone.
Either you're
It's
lying to me,
remarkable.
or you have something at your
Did
college,
you know there's
don't
people were born
Something
after
immensely
9/11? I know that might be hard to
beyond
believe.
anything I've anticipated.
Yes,
What is it?
Norm, and they're I think what are they like 20 years old now? Wow.
I can't. This guy turned out to be kind of an asshole. Just fucking.
No.
Yeah, he's not mean. He's not very nice to me.
The Eye of Magnus. Well, I suppose if that means what I think it does. Well, that's
Norm, are you
interesting.
excited that in 2 years it's going to be February 2nd, 2022?
Yes, staff. Interesting.
No.
I can't explain the details. That would be giving away
It's going to be
many
remarkable.
secrets the Senate learned over the years.
22222.
Oh, is that what
Also,
we're
I
looking
doubt
forward
you
to?
will
Okay.
be able to comprehend the details. Have you
Norm, do you remember like January 1st, 2001, February 2nd, 2002, March 3rd, 2003? Those were the good old days,
Those-
back when the calendar really worked.
Yeah, I agree. I think we
12,
should.
12, 12.
I think why don't
11,
we
11.
just start from the year 0 again?
sources of great
I say well, let's go back to 2000. Let's just do a hard reset.
Oh, a great reset even.
And yet, in the end,
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not sure. Is this guy black? Can we get a black official black check on Partist?
Do we need a
See
POC
this?
verification?
Yeah, POC verify on
Winterhold.
Partitist here.
Beaten your little game, even if all you've said here is lies.
I would gladly
Know
follow you
something
guys to the
in
year
Winterhold.
2000.
The Synod Council will be
I would
very
relive the
interested.
2000s.
Norm is a futurist. I'm the one who said I wanted to go back to the 80s. Norm wants to go to the 40s and 50s of 2020, the 2040s,
I would like
and the
to see the
This is
2050s.
not over.
Sure.
I
The
assure
great thing
you.
about the great thing is you get to see the future whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I want to go back to. I want to like go back to the 80s, 90s, 70s. Norm wants to go to the 2030.
Yes. I mean, the council will be informed of this. Well, yeah. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. That doesn't matter now. Because I know
Okay.
you're in all
This guy is very powerful.
that you're correct.
Oh, I fucking died. Oh no, what if I have to do that?
Well, Norm, if we have to do the puzzle again, we'll just click that left button.
I fucking hate my life so much.
We can click that left button.
I fucking hate my life.
Here, I'll walk you through it, Norm. Let's get back there.
He's oh no, and he was also a POC. Why did no one tell me that he was a POC? Why could you Apollo, what the F? What the actual F? You didn't tell me he was a POC.
I didn't know you were trying to fight him. I thought it was like a voodoo dance or something.
You thought it was a voodoo dance?
Yes.
What? Yeah, where? What?
Neville.
Netflix. Nev, how you doing?
I just wanted to say that Paratus Decimius passes the PLC verification test.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure on that?
I sent a picture to an independent fact checker, and
what would they
they're
say?
Black also, and yeah, they confirmed.
Is
So I
there
guess
any,
it's game over. You got to stop playing, Norm.
is there any way
Yeah,
we can?
you-
Is there any
No,
way
you
we can?
just-
Is there any way we can like un-POC him?
Yeah, if you put a red hat on it.
Yeah, you just committed police brutality against the Paratus there.
We got to see is if that's a MAGA or a Proud Boy, then they will lose the POC privilege.
Okay. I got it. I understand what's happening now.
Also, is Oblivion good? Is Oblivion a good game?
Oblivion's pretty fun. I like Skyrim the most. I know that's going to be contentious. I will say I know a lot of people prefer Morrowind over Skyrim, and I think that's a fine thing as well. They're all good games. I think Oblivion's great if you like Skyrim.
I was almost.
I,
Right.
I've
With the
played
vault, I'll
Skyrim
explain
and
on
I've
the way.
played Elder Scrolls
No
Online.
matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first.
But I don't know if
The
you've played that
council
one.
know that.
I have played a little bit of Elder Scrolls
I
Online.
was the one who thought of
I
it.
got treated poorly because I was a Khajiit, and apparently that makes me, a class that gets attacked because of racial reasons. You know, it's okay. Me and this Parius guy, we made up. Okay, we made up for the fact that I did.
Oh, thank goodness.
I did in a past life destroy him, but now I have to redo the puzzle anyway, so it's okay.
Also, I have an article ready.
Oh,
It's gonna be
good.
Put out in the next few days. So
And everybody should keep an eye on NPC Daily to see when that comes out, right?
Oh, I'm so excited.
yes, basically we had like our journalist from the scene who spotted Donald Trump at an alt-right white supremacist golf course.
Oh my god! Wow. And
was
wait,
pretty scary stuff.
what was with Donald Trump? How did he look? I mean, I know some people have had trouble tracking him down after the election. Is it true that he's just in pieces now?
Yeah, apparently he was wearing sweatpants.
Oh my gosh.
Sweatpants for real. Wow.
Yeah, sweatpants, and also he still has his red hate hat on.
He's no way. He's still wearing the red hate hat. Has anybody?
Yes.
Hey Neville, do you have an update on how the third impeachment is going?
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't yet. My anonymous sources haven't quite got back to me properly.
Okay, I think he is going to be impeached a third time, I think.
I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to impeach him like a third and a fourth time, from what I heard.
By the looks of it, may result in a possible crucifixion. But we'll have to see.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be great. It's when was the last time that we had that there was an honest to goodness one of those in this country, right?
Well, a mostly peaceful crucifixion.
Yeah, of course, non-violent. You can. We're literally we're doing it right now. We can't impeach someone who's out of office. Come on.
Yeah, we can. We are going to impeach Trump a third time.
Now, can you explain, Apollo, why it's so important that we impeach Trump as many times as we can manage?
Yes,
and why
I
we
can,
shouldn't
Norm.
just let things go? Because I know a lot of people get confused about that. There's no sort of statute of limitations, That's
We must impeach. If we don't impeach Trump, who is going broke, by the way, will still get the pension. Trump will still try to run in 2024, even though Biden will beat him again.
What's that old thing that fucking that lawyer for O.J. Simpson used to say? If the glove does not fit, you must impeach, right?
Oh yeah, Lynn Wood. Yeah, Lynn Wood said, if the glove doesn't fit, you must
Now,
acquit.
can I ask if you could have dream celebrity attorneys for the Trump impeachment? What would it look like? What would that courtroom look
easily.
like?
I want Kim Kardashian to be my attorney. She is taking the bar exam.
I've heard that Amy Schumer's pretty smart.
You think Amy
Yes.
Schumer should be at Trump's impeachment? Should oversee Trump's impeachment here? Yeah, exactly. The most important thing, like what Moxie is saying here, so he can never run to be president of the United States again, which is good.
Oh,
Because
Stephen Colbert, he's pretty smart.
Yeah, we could have Stephen. I mean, and Stephen Colbert, like, I think he knows politics, right? He's a politic guy.
Yeah, he's one of those funny men from the
They're not
TV.
at all what they should be.
Like, the ones with all the correct opinions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something is creating
I mean, he seems to have
Like
a pretty
Jimmy
good.
Kimmel and Trevor Noah.
something in Winterhold.
Oh, that's a good one.
What do you play?
Stanley is saying Woodrow Wilson has a stroke as a president, but he did not want to resign, so instead of putting the vice president in, he put his wife in charge. Oh, well, I guess that's an interesting idea, but at this point, I don't know. Melania Trump feels
What
like
is it? What have you done?
she's a prisoner right now. Like, so I would think Melania
Impeach
would
her as
not.
well.
You want to impeach Melania? For what?
Yeah, we should impeach Melania just so, she married that man. She's complicit in genocide.
And she also said the F word about Christmas.
Are you victim blaming now?
I think she has internalized misogyny.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Don't you?
That's an important. That's
Something
an important difference,
Beyond
right?
anything I've anticipated.
Yeah, so I think she's like, Hitler's wife. She's essentially like her.
Mm-hmm.
Ava, what's Hitler's wife? Ava Braun,
I don't know. I think it was like Stephanie or something.
Stephanie
That's
Curtis.
to account. These results make more
Maybe I
sense.
think it was like. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I think it's just saying we could put Dr. Biden in charge. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, is there a name that makes you feel more trusting than Dr. Biden? You know, I've heard that
She
apparently
is a renowned community college professor
You
too.
guys want to hear a little funny tidbit? Apparently, one of Biden's many nicknames is Dr. Biden.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's apparently like the nickname he uses whenever he plays checkup or anything.
It's not got quite the ring as Iron Joe. But
No, it's not. It's no Iron Joe, but it's not bad. It's not bad. You know?
Sources of great magical power.
Cripe, I still can't believe that that we're still having to face all these issues with Trump. I thought the Trump watch was going to be over, right? I mean, Nev.
Yeah, what's the third impeachment?
Are you
is what we're waiting
surprised?
on.
Are you surprised that Trump's still in the news here?
So fine.
I mean,
this is
not
over.
really. I mean,
I assure you.
look at him. He's going to do anything to cling to power as a Nazi.
Gosh,
And don't forget, he told those Proud Boys stand back and stand by.
So
So,
wh-
he
so
still has an army.
I was gonna say. So he told them to stand by. Stand by for how long? When is he going to be calling in the support of the Proud Boys?
I think any day.
Any day now.
Yeah, any day now. I mean, he attacked the Capitol. Just think what else he could do. Could turn up at Nancy Pelosi's house for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Jimi
Anything
Hendrix.
could happen.
You have done well thus far, but trying times are ahead.
I was going to
Bros.
ask as well, Norm.
Return to your
That
college
20
at
minutes of Morrowind, how did
You will
that
be
go?
called on to take swift
Oh,
action.
Morrowind was a ton of fun. It's more complicated
Discover what you are capable
than
of.
Skyrim, but if you have the wherewithal to learn it, I think it's worth it.
Prevail.
And I've watched more Morrowind than I've played. I've basically played zero. You know, like I said, like 20 minutes or something, but I've watched a few videos for Morrowind. So.
Yeah, because I'm tempted to like pick up and play a few of them like I've
What
just recently.
can you tell me if you do play it? Make sure to tell us if the journalists approve or not, because I'd be
Oh, of
interested to
course
know.
I
You
will.
know,
Yeah,
because we recently added Skyrim to the approved list. You know, because of the dragon
Seriously?
thing. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's about assuming you have an otherkin identity or you're a dragonkin, you're allowed to play it. Otherwise, it's a no-go still. For obvious reasons. But
Isn't Alduin like a POC dragon as well?
yeah, Alduin is a POC dragon. Yeah. We were able to confirm that by using some psychological data, by using some sort of math and stuff.
Why would that be then Doc like Dragon of Color?
Yeah. I think what we're sort of starting to realize rather quickly is that it seems like almost all dragons have some sort of bi-POC identity to them. You know, there's something about being a dragon that seems to correspond with these sort of bi-POC identities. So apparently Bob Hope, I don't know what that's all entitled to. CWC. Are you looking forward to the dimensional merge?
The dimensional merge.
You don't know about the dimensional merge?
It hasn't like crossed my ears now.
Well, the dimensional merge is coming, so I would get ready for it.
Is this part of some witchcraft thing here, Nob?
Well, that's where I first heard about this. I first heard about it while I was doing witchcraft. While I was scrying, while I was attempting to sort of discover some more information about the world, and I got hooked in to a spiritual broadcast from somebody of the name of Christine Weston Chandler, who's an artist, and a spiritual priestess, and she was able to tell me about the dimensional merge, and this is going to be a point where all creations of fiction, all of the OCs, their universes and all of the sort of multiverses that they're part of are going to be merging with our universe. So we're going to see, our universe merge with C-21B and other of these parallel universes, and we're going to see all of the OCs, all of the original characters become real. So if you had like an imaginary friend, Nev, as a kid, they're going to come back, and you're going to be able to see them in the flesh, and if you so choose, you're going to be able to do whatever you like with them,
Oh my, that sounds lovely.
Like sex.
I can't wait.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
I can finally meet my disabled transgender childhood friend.
Exactly. I should mention it only works if they're fictional, right?
Yeah, as it was an imaginary friend. I didn't have friends.
Good. Yeah.
Like the other kids were too white and male for me, so I had to make one.
Same.
Was that hard for you to sort of to explain to them, or did they get it right?
They just kind of looked and spat at me. I don't really understand why. I think I was just smarter than everyone.
Nev, can I give you my trick that I use on how to deal with when people spit at you? Because people always try to spit at me like they think it's going to affect me. Do you know the trick to deal with this, Nev? Because I have this. I've learned this. So next time somebody spits on you, here's what you do: you open your mouth as wide as possible.
Whoa, that's brilliant.
Because we can think about it this way: no one's going to want to spit in your mouth if you act like you like it, right? They're spitting in your mouth as an insult. So if you start like maybe just making eye contact with them, if you start making small talk, it's gonna throw their entire game off. Is that a dragon up there?
Well, no, have you found one of your kin?
I think I have. Let's see if I'm hoping that this guy that's a friendly dragon, right?
I'm thinking of playing in Elder Scrolls Online, maybe like a Dark Elf POC.
Oh, good. Any
like
POC is
color?
welcome. Yeah, an elf of color. I will say,
I don't know.
I've heard some talk, and I want your opinion on this. Some people are saying that maybe we need to be reducing elf POC status a little bit because, as an elf, there are a few less social stigmas you might have to deal with if you were an orc of color or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard that the orcs are very kind of like their culture is attacked clothing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a very African American. Well, when orcs were first invented by Tolkien, right? He made them as a stand-in for African Americans. Being a racist himself.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Like, wasn't Tolkien some white man?
Yeah, Tolkien was in a war, so that's how you know he was racist.
Oh, that's really xenophobic going around shooting Germans.
I don't remember who he shot, but nobody good, I don't think. I mean, nobody who like you should shoot. You shouldn't shoot anybody, right?
Yeah, you should have just binned the gun.
I gotta ask, how are we expected, as good, honest, inclusive gamers, are we expected to interact here with content from people like J.R.R. Tolkien with this fantasy stuff when we know it's so awful?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to call some sort of slam poetry to protest this guy.
Or something. Oh, look at how low res this dragon is.
Yeah, you missed my poem I did earlier. That was pretty good.
What was your poem?
It was about Obama.
Obama.
I'm sure it was wonderful.
Yeah, in fact, could you I think we can get another rendition of it?
Yes. Go ahead, I'll get it ready.
Okay, I'm just absorbing a dragon soul there. Don't mind me.
Oh, did you hear SPQR got that?
Yes, you came on our show actually to talk about it on the D-Live show.
This is true.
Now, why do you... Sorry to interrupt you there, Nev, but why do you think that it is that we've seen a few of us here get deplatformed on Discord? Because we're not even... I mean, overall, we're really not on Discord as much as we used to be. Why is it that we're still seeing people getting removed from platforms like Discord, even though we're not even as active on them?
I believe that Discord is probably hosted and it is ran by some sort of like maybe covert Trump supporting.
I think so too. I think they are alt-right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think that there's like some secret alt-right, group that's hiding?
It's a part of the alt-right bias within social media as a whole.
And why is it that when I say that there's an alt-right bias in social media that no one takes me seriously?
There was another theory that the Discord mods are fairies, and that SPQR may have said fairy-phobic remarks, but we're not sure.
Okay, well, I've heard part of that to be true, right? I've heard about them being furries. Now, And what is considered an anti-furry remark, right? Because we know SPQR is a very big anti-pedophilia stance, and I know that the Discord mods have also been accused of that as well. Could it be something along those lines? You think?
Yeah, I believe that SPQR may have accidentally criticised the mods.
Oh, you don't want to do that. I mean, these Discord mods are nothing if not petty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's very brave of SPQR to take a stand against such, like, people.
And you know, to do it in such a public way too, it's amazing.
Yeah, I got my poem. This here's an Obama poem. This is a different one, but I think it might even be
You
better.
have multiple, okay.
Yeah.
Have you got a Joe Biden?
Yeah,
there's one in the works right now. I'll have
Good.
that one ready there. These are ones I wrote way back in like 2009 when I was younger.
Oh, my game crashed.
And
Good.
we first got our some Obama. But anyway, so it starts out Obama, basketball, Obama, basketball, Obama, basketball. Maps, I am yours. I am yours as the stars belong to the sky. I am yours as Obama. The rivers belong to the sea. I am yours as Obama. I am yours as your teams belong to your eyes. I am yours, Obama, as your lungs belong to the pattern in which you breathe.
Oh no, Apollo! I'm sorry to interrupt you. I have some damning news. Some news for everybody. The cicadas are coming back. So I hope everybody loves that noise.
Well, I mean, I hope nobody does complain about that. That's very insectophobic, I might say.
Yeah, well, you have a good point. We don't want to offend the.
Has it already been
cicadas.
17 years?
You know what's crazy about the cicada thing? Everybody always says that they only come around 17 years, but I think it just really depends on when that specific group of cicadas went out to hibernate. We have cicadas every year, or it feels like every year. You know, we'll have them pretty frequently.
Is this going to have any implications with COVID?
Oh, could these cicadas get COVID-19 and perhaps go back underground with it and come back 17 years from now with COVID-19?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a serious concern. Could this be a way?
I think we need more lockdowns. We need lockdowns now.
We need to lock down all of the cicadas right now. If anybody sees a cicada who's not wearing a mask, we need to fucking take them down.
We need to put tarps over all the grass.
Maybe we can set up little, like, camps as well. We can move them all to.
Oh no. I hope Joe Biden knows about this. We might need to brief him.
Oh no. Did you guys just hear? Tonight's a wolf moon.
What does that mean, Bob?
I'm not sure. But
Damn, I mean,
it can't be good.
Witches?
Can I consult the witches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look it up on my phone. One sec.
It's like it's like the Macbeth witches, I think.
Apparently, the wolf moon has something to do with a promotion. They're doing this promotion at Burger King, where you can get a free chicken sandwich if you mention the movie Teen Wolf. This can't be right. When did Teen Wolf come out? Oh, this is an old article.
2010 or 11, I think.
This is an old article. Marcy, I'm not sure what you're talking about. There's a wolf moon coming up. Apparently, I don't think they're doing that promotion anymore there. Oh, weird one. Yeah, it apparently nothing to do witch related now. So don't freak out. It was just a promotion at Burger King. I guess they were doing something with Teen Wolf or. Yeah. Stanley, can somebody ban Stanley in the YouTube chat, please? Thank you.
Yeah. I got it.
Thanks. Stanley keeps on trying to get you to watch this video nav called "Peter Griffin Kills His Entire Family with a Shotgun." It was awful.
Whoa, that's a glorification of violence.
Yeah, and I haven't actually watched the video, correct? But we did get Pasta, one of our people here to watch the video for us and explain it. Apparently, it's all rather disturbing stuff.
Goodness me!
I just got the plague. That's good.
know. Did you get corona now? Did
Well,
you get the Trump virus?
I don't know. I just apparently got the plague in the game.
Oh.
Nev, how are the
virus in the game?
UK? Yeah, how are the
Not yet.
UK like variant lockdowns going now?
I haven't left my house in months.
Okay,
I haven't left my house since it started, actually.
so you're safe. That's good. You're being responsible. You are not a super spreader.
No,
Yeah, I wear a mask everywhere I go. I sleep with a mask. I shower with a mask.
That's what I was going to ask. Nev, is it difficult? Have you found it difficult to engage in the same sort of sexual routine that you had before the with the mask? Has that affected you at all, or have you been able to sort of stay safe and keep up everything that you used to do? Because a lot of people act as though the mask is prohibitory, and I know you're one of those people who you seem to still do everything you used to be able to do with the mask. Like you even eat with the mask on, right?
Well, you see, there's a slight issue. Since your wife has left me, I haven't been able to do any of that sort of activity.
Oh, no, just no
Oh,
luck. Or...
she left you, Nev? Oh.
Yeah, she went, unfortunately.
let's do it.
Did you fly her out to the UK, Nev?
No, she came. I paid for the flights, of course. I'm a good, gentle person like that. But yeah, she took a load of my money and left.
Oh, jeez. Now remind me, Nev. Is it true? Did I tell you that might happen, or
Norm, are you back with her?
You may
No,
have said that.
I don't know where she is.
On the bright side, I'm still donating to her OnlyFans.
She's still
Oh,
doing
can
the
you send me the
OnlyFans?
link, Nev?
If I can find it. It's
Yeah,
been a while
please.
since
You
I
don't have to share the
donated.
link. You don't have to share the link. Okay.
I have Quinn's if you want it.
Less mortals raise their status.
Wait, Joe Biden's in the chat room. Oh no, this is Joe Biden's official. This is a fake Joe Biden, I think.
Wait. If it's official, that means it's actually Joe Biden, right?
Is that
Is
what
it verified?
Is there like a blue check mark there?
No blue check mark yet. And one thing that makes me worried about it is when I've looked at this channel before now, it says that it has no subscribers. I would have thought that Joe Biden's official account had at least have some subscribers, right?
What if it's like a secret Joe Biden account?
Yeah, it makes me sad. Has anybody been on the White House YouTube channel? There's a lot of alt-right people who keep disliking all the videos.
Yeah, I've heard that the White House has to keep removing those fraudulent dislikes.
We need to get.
There's
This is how bad it's
millions
got.
of them.
I will say this: anybody here who considers themselves a real Biden boy and really thinks that they really says they care about the Biden boy cause, you need to be going and you need to be liking every single video with the name Joe Biden, right?
Yeah, I spend every waking hour of the day just liking.
I was trying to figure out where you've been lately.
Well, you see, I've been up to a lot of journalistic activity.
Like liking all the Joe Biden videos you can find.
A new hand
Exactly. I've also been
captures the beacon.
praying pretty hard to Biden. Just trying to make sure that it's essentially, I've been trying to get into some of witchcraft activities. So I've been trying to send my energies that way to help in the Trump impeachment and all that kind of stuff.
So sorry, enough. A random ghost lady was talking over you, but so.
Random
Turn
ghost
my
lady.
beacon to Mount
Oh,
Kill Creek.
yeah, apparently this ghost lady wants me to return her
I will
beacon to
make you
Mount
the
Kill Creek
instrument of my cleansing
for
light.
an instrument of cleansing light. Huh.
Cleansing light, that has an odd kind of ring to it. That sounds a bit like.
Well, like
Is that a
journalists,
dog
that's like
whistle?
the light of truth or something, right?
Oh, wait, is this ghost woman a journalist?
I think this is a journalist ghost.
Wait, is
Yeah,
it like
Medea,
Anne Frank's
Medea the
ghost?
ghost lady, right?
I
Medea.
heard that Anne Frank was a journalist.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, didn't she? I'm pretty sure she wrote a few articles, maybe in some book.
Yeah, blog, I think.
Was it a blog?
Yeah.
Wh-
It's on
oh,
Blogspot. I'm pulling it up right now.
wait, it was on blogspot.com?
Yes.
I didn't know was Blogspot around that long ago? I thought they were kind of new.
I think they've been around since the 90s, Norm.
Wow. God, time does fly, doesn't it?
It's
Absolutely.
incredible.
Right, but where are we even going here? Okay, we're going back home now. Gosh, now Nev, have you? So you've played a little bit of Skyrim. Now, do you know the College of Winterhold here?
Yes, I was kind of like annoyed when I went. There was a few women, which was great, but there was pretty sure an old white guy with a beard.
Yeah, so we have this great mod that lets it's called Immersive College of Winterhold. One of the things it does is it makes it more inclusive. So they add diversity quotas to the school so that they have enough, Khajiit, enough dark elves of color in the classes. And it's really one of the best, one of the best mods I've ever seen, because there's nowhere more inclusive after you get this mod. Okay, we just got a new conjure here. Okay.
Now that I think about it, I'm tempted to maybe make my character a red guard and maybe name him after George Floyd.
Yeah, has anybody done
lovely.
done a George Floyd playthrough?
Well, I heard there was like a George Floyd gaming channel at some point.
Did either of you get to hear the David Guetta tribute, where he gave such a shout out to your family?
To who?
No, I didn't
To
know.
the George Floyd. He remixed. It was the MLK I Have a Dream speech. He put it over an EDM track, and then he said, "And shout out to his family," and then he started vibing. It was beautiful.
And this was with George Floyd. This was George Floyd.
Yeah, it was back in June. Yeah, David Guetta did it. It was beautiful. I almost cried when I saw it.
I think my favorite George Floyd related thing was, just how beautifully his entire family, went out and they made very tasteful, I think, plushes of him. Did you guys see do you guys remember the George Floyd plushes that we were seeing for a little while?
Yeah,
I think they were on Journalist Expo
we should
for a
get
while.
one of those for the show.
Yeah, for sure. I think we should
might
get a
get
couple
one,
at least.
and then we can have him as like our third co-host.
You think?
NNF, like Neville Norman Floyd.
Are you sure we can't just use him? We can't just have him replace you?
Excuse me.
Well,
Yeah,
it's just
I don't like where
it
you're
was just an
going with
idea.
I don't like that.
I'm an approved journalist.
I was just making a suggestion. Okay, you don't have to fucking bite my head off.
I couldn't.
Journalism
believe
is my
that.
life.
Yeah.
If I'm
I
not a
couldn't-
journalist,
Okay,
I'm nothing.
okay. I got it.
Nev is very important for the show.
How could you not?
It was just a suggestion. It was just a suggestion. It was just a
Well,
suggestion.
It was a hate.
Well, that's a tight
you know
frame
what I'm
rate
gonna
right there.
do? I'm gonna take you, and George Floyd's plush is gonna replace you.
No, you're not gonna. You can't replace me with George Floyd. It's my show.
You need to stay together. We haven't had an episode. In
Okay.
a very long
You're right.
time.
You're right, Nev, Apollo's right. The fans are right. We need to stay together for them. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna be hard though. I mean, with that fucking.
I still
mouth of
remember
yours.
the Halloween special. That was a wild times with them.
Yeah, that was a tough time.
Spectacular.
I remember being terrified.
I remember election night stream when for whatever weird reason, all of Joe Biden. Like, so if you remember, Tuesday night was quite scary, but by Thursday morning it was good. But that Tuesday night, watching your election coverage, it was
It's
the
like
passion.
it's just when they stopped counting the votes. That was a massive sigh of relief.
Mark, you're saying we should go to council here on the whole Joe Biden official. Apollo, you're one of the people who seems to think that's the real Joe Biden. What makes you so sure? Well, everybody else here is saying no. That there's no way this can be the real Joe Biden. Why do you think it is?
I thought it was related to the White House account, but I may be wrong.
But we've done the background checks. We've been able to find out that the White House has no record of this Joe Biden official account. I finally got through
They knew all the trivia, like the football question.
They did know the football question and the ice cream. They knew what Joe. Is that publicly available information? I mean, would anybody else be able to get that other than Joe Biden?
No. I just don't see how anyone except Joe Biden could know what Joe Biden's favorite ice cream is.
That's what I was thinking. It just feels like like. Do we need any more proof after that?
I mean, like, ask him where Joe Biden's from. Like,
Yeah, where is
only
Joe Biden
Biden's
from?
gonna know that.
Yeah, and no one give it away. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you could say, what was your first summer job, Joe?
Where did you have your first kiss, Joe? We're running away from these fucking skeleton people.
Oh, did you see that hate video that was out recently?
Which one?
I saw some fascists. They put out this deep fake video. Joe Biden's signing an executive order, and they make him say that he doesn't know what he's signing. I mean, that's
What?
wicked.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Trump
Joe
was.
Biden was top of his class. I guarantee he knows what.
Joe Biden reads at least 100 words a minute. How many fucking words a minute do you read? Donald Trump. Fuck.
Probably
Donald Trump
5.
can't even read.
I can't. Why is it that people want to hurt such a nice man like Joe Biden? You know?
I think they're jealous. They're jealous of his children.
Is this not elder abuse? You know?
No, they keep saying that Joe Biden's messing up. Apparently, Joe Biden has lost 50,000 jobs, but I don't think that's true
we
at all.
talked about those. They were oil hate jobs.
Are those okay? So they're not real jobs.
It was just
Yeah.
really like hateful oil workers from the Rust Belt.
Okay.
They can go get another job then.
yeah.
They
like-
can learn to code.
yeah. Come on, guys. Exactly. Learn to code. You want
And
to
it's
work on
funny
the
because
Rust Belt?
A lot of them, they work for unions that endorsed Joe, but dude, we're not going to support gross coal. Like, we want Teslas.
Or
We don't want
fracking?
fracking.
Yeah,
We don't
exactly.
want fracking. Like,
Yeah,
we
you
don't
know what
want
I love?
pipeline.
Joe Biden made it clear during the campaign that he was anti-fracking. You know, there was
Yes.
absolutely no questions about his
No
his-
ambiguity.
There was absolutely zero ambiguity with Joe Biden and what his plan was. We all knew going into it exactly what we were voting for, and I think that's why
And
the
same,
American
yeah.
people are so happy. You know, with who they have
Same
as
with
a
hacking the
president.
court, too. He was very clear on that.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Biden plan?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. How can we forget the Biden? I mean, I think about it every day, and I mean. How many days of the presidency have we gotten by so far here? First 100 days? How far in are we?
17.
17 days? So 17 days out of 100, and it already feels like he's done more than he promises in his Biden plan somehow.
But you know the worst thing I've seen recently?
Yep.
I've seen this Twitter account called "He Will Not Divide Us."
Oh
They
my!
take this.
I'm
They
sh-
take this cum jar and they put a figure of Joe Biden in it.
This
Yeah, it goes where you think it goes.
Nev. I can't fucking believe that this fucking "We Will Not Divide Us" guy is still out there and abroad. Did I show you? I called out this "We Will Not Divide Him" guy, and I told him, hey, what you're doing right now is illegal. What you're doing right now is not helpful for a country here that needs to heal. You know, what you're doing right now is immature. It's unprofessional, right? And
It's just disgusting.
I contacted this guy, and you know what this joker says? I tell this joker, I say, hey, and I quote here. We'll even show the tweet on screen. Yeah, we'll show the tweet on screen. No,
I mean, Joe Biden does not deserve that. That's
yeah,
despicable.
no, nobody deserves that, but especially Joe Biden doesn't. Yeah, look at that. So I say, I will have you know that man is your president, not your sex toy, and you will respect him. You know, treat him with respect. And he says no. Can you believe that?
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe this "We Will Not Divide Us" joker? He said no.
Wow,
What is
that
wrong
is
with them?
despicable.
How dare he? How dare he still not on Joey? And I had to make a video to address him.
Joe Biden.
You know?
If you not on Joe Biden ever again, he will not divide us. He will not divide us. I will divide you
Oh, fucking
in
divide
half.
you. In half.
Bisect you in Minecraft. If you ever nut on Joe Biden again, if I see tomorrow that you nut on Joe Biden, you're gone. Off Twitter. Bye-bye. Nut will not divide us. Fuck.
And
That was very brave now.
how can you believe, how is it possible that after I make this video and I send it to him, how is it possible that the very next day, today, I see another video, another image from him where he nutted on Joe Biden?
You need to get on that and quick.
We need
because
to,
that's
maybe you should
unacceptable.
contact the Secret Service. That could be a threat.
It is a threat. He's threatening
He's
to
sexually
give
harassing the
Joe
president.
Biden an
Me too.
STD.
Yeah, he's like Me Tooing the president.
Joe Biden said, "Sorry about the Secret Service agent needed to speak to me. My first job was Newcastle County Council." Does that
Wait a
sound
minute.
right?
Is this actually Joe Biden?
I don't know. Well, can somebody
The
fact check
Joe
that?
Biden. Oh, can you ask him where he's from?
Hey, where are you from, Joey?
That's a trick question. He won't know it if he's fake.
Yeah, only the real Joe Biden would know where he's from.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And we have to keep on mind, guys. We have to ask questions that are going to be hard to Google, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think he'd have a hard time with that one.
Okay. Okay, good. As long as you think it's a good question, that's all that matters, right? Is that you
Yeah.
think it's a good question.
I think it's a tough question.
Okay.
Something only the real Joe Biden would be able to answer.
Apparently, Dingus says, "Oh, guys,
Yeah.
Joe Biden got the answer wrong. The
Which
answer was
one?
about Newcastle or whatever." Dingus says apparently he forgot to mention lifeguarding. Yeah, we cannot
Yep,
forget about fucking
lifeguarding.
Corn Pop Biden, right? We know Joey was a lifeguard. We know Joey was a lifeguard.
Oh, I heard that Compop guy was a bad dude. He did a lot of bad things.
Carry with him rusty razor blades. You guys remember back when you used to put razor blades in metal drums just to make them more rusty? And then we put them in like lemon juice. Just to make them rusty and sting. And then you used to grab one of these things. You used to, fucking, go to town on people. That was just the way it was back in the day, with Corn Pop. And Corn Pop was a bad dude. And I'm glad that Joe Biden taught him a lesson. You know what I mean?
I mean, if it's anyone to teach you a lesson, it's Joe Biden.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what have you heard about this thing where people are apparently saying that Corn Pop had a redemption arc, and apparently him and Joe Biden are actually now close friends? Did you guys hear about
Wow.
this? Yeah.
That's new to me.
Apparently, and this is new information I should mention here, Corn Pop officially announced his support for Black Lives Matter.
Wow.
And after that, Joe Biden had no choice but to shake his hand,
Yeah.
and say,
Norm,
hey.
just a heads up, you're coming up on 10 if you want to get on D-Live.
Oh, I know. I got to get on D Live now. I do. Well, Nev, you want to join us? You want to join us have you ever been on the D Live show before?
No, I have not.
You looking forward to trying it?
Yes, I'll join for a little bit, and then I'll need to get some sleep.
We'll get some high ratings now.
Yeah, with Neva. Now, I should mention for the D Live, we are actually going to be tonight. We're going to be on the normal D Live channel, but tomorrow night we're actually going to be transitioning from the the Norm Unplugged channel over to the Pasto Power Hour channel, and
I love transition.
yeah, who doesn't love a nice transition every now and then? So just so you can get yourself ready, go over there and start subscribing to the Pasto Power Hour here. God, Pasto is so excited for getting the Pasto. I mean, because you guys don't know how long Pasto's been asking me, Norm, when are we gonna get the Pasto Power Hour? Norm, when are we gonna? And I have to be touching him, like, dude, you gotta fucking cool it with these Pasto Power Hour questions. I can only, do so much. I can only do so much. But we got it set up here. Thanks everybody for watching. Stay black. Nev, do you have anything last words of wisdom for all the viewers at home?
My mind has drawn a blank. Just praise Joe Biden. That's all you need to do.
Okay.